Where does this rank the start of the season? You've got new owners. Have you got new money? That was a question. Where's this season rank in your excitement?
Well, it's been difficult. The last 22 months at the club has been difficult because of the situation. I don't think it's been hidden that obviously Jeremy has been wanting to sell the club, and I think if there's a disappointment, the disappointment is it's come so late, and we now have only two weeks to try and get players in, which we desperately need. But I spoke to Mr. Lai for the first time when he came over, and he's obviously very enthusiastic about the football club, about taking it over, and we'll see over the next couple of weeks what we can do, because we certainly need to do some business.
Has it slowed your plan, your progress for this club? Because I know you've got that. You like
it's been difficult for all sorts of reasons behind the scenes, as I've said, and I've kept saying it. And it's most probably been as difficult a club to manage that I've ever had in a long time. Now the new owners coming in, it's very, very important that we focus. It's a great football club. It's got great supporters, a real great traditional football club. So we have to try and get moving and get some players in quickly.
When you've had stick, do you half wish they knew what you'd put up with?
No, not at all. I think as a manager you're going to take flack whether you're doing a good job, bad job or indifferent. I don't think people know half of it, and they shouldn't know half of it as well. I'm a privileged position to be managing. It's a wonderful football club, and people have the right to criticise. And they do criticise, not just at this club, at every club, and you have to accept that.
What's going to keep you here, Tony?
Well, I'm more concerned, irrespective of me, I'm more concerned now of trying to get some players in and get them in quickly. I think that's the most important thing for this football club, is to strengthen the squad and the team. And like I say, we've done hardly any business at all, and we need to do business. We need 5 players in, I think personally, and that is going to be a tough task with only 2 weeks to go.
If you can't, we've already seen Steve Bruce walk out because he recognised a situation he couldn't win.
Well, it's not a case of walking out or anything else. I think the biggest my aim is to try and get over the next 2 weeks 5 players in that will make a difference to this team. I think the players have been sat there waiting for players to come in. They've worked tremendously hard during the summer. They had a good group of lads, and they're waiting as well. It's not just the supporters, it's not just the people around the place. The most important people at a football club are the players, and I think they've been waiting to see new faces come in.
Mark, you spoke out yesterday about Saido Berahino, said that he wants him, put in bids.
He's not the only club that wants Saido, so there's loads of clubs out there. So it's another tag apart. What is it now? 4th, 5th window I've been at this football club, and Saido's been the main topic. So 2 weeks to go. We'll see if he stays or not.
Does it still surprise you that he's the main topic, because he hasn't done anything for quite a while, has he?
Well, I think he's in a better position this year now than he's ever been. I think he's really got his head down. He's got himself fit. He's worked hard with players, and he's ready to go. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be with West Bromwich Albion. But I'm not going to say whether he's going to stay here, whether he's going to go. As I've said before, who knows?
But of course, you haven't got Jeremy there now, have you? Been steadfast.
No, it's that's not the point. I think the point will be, and the new owners are the same. The point will be, if it's a deal that the club feel it's worth doing, then they'll do it. If it's not, then they won't do it. And I think that's remained, the same right from Jeremy, and it will remain the same with the Chinese owners.
Interesting, Christian Benteke?
There's lots of players we're interested in. Whether we can do the deals or not, we'll have to wait and see. John Williams has been very front foot, very bubbly, very proactive in wanting to get things done, and he's working hard behind the scenes to try and push deals through. And like I say, for the supporters' sake as much as anything else, it's been 2 years where I've been at a football club where Jeremy has made no secret that he's wanted to leave, and it's been that flat base And hopefully now it's, you know, there's a change, and that we can get the players in that we want, and we can move on.
Stephen?
Yeah, for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be the most crucial period possibly in your managerial career, getting the players, as you said.
Well, I think it's not just crucial for me; it's crucial for the football. And forget me. You know, you ask questions about me. This is about the football club. This is about West Bromwich Albion, and that's what it's crucial for this football club, that we get players in. You know, we can't go into the season with what we've got at this present moment.
I mean, obviously, a lot of people have pointed to the age group, possibly at the higher level, and the need to get young, fresh players in.
Yeah, very much so. And I've been banging that drum for a while now.
Talking about Palace, which Pete just did, I mean, it was successful for you managerially, very successful, but West Brom have always struggled there traditionally.
We went there the first year and won 2-0. So, you know, we'll take heart from there. We played really well against them at our place. But it'll be a tough game. We know it'll be they've invested again. Spent a lot of money on Townsend, Tompkins, you know. So they have invested, and you know, we know it will be tough. But every game in the Premiership is tough.
Just talking about Matty Phillips, the one player has come. He's going to make a difference, isn't he, with his pace?
Yeah, Matty's been a good signing, and we're hoping that you know, like I say, we can add another 4 or 5 to the you know, the group that will you know, change the face of the group really.
Yeah.
Tony, how sorry are you to see the departure of Jeremy Pearce?
Yeah, Jeremy was, you know, like I said, I had a good relationship with Jeremy. He was very open and very honest about everything he did at the football club to me. You know, there was nothing hidden in respect of him wanting to leave the football club and do it in the way that he wanted to do it in. You know, the big disappointment for everybody, I think, is that, and I think even you know, Jeremy will say this, is that you know, the deal wasn't completed, you know, early enough for us to really get our teeth into finding out. You know, I don't think the owners are going to throw, you know, if people out there think that the owners are going to throw millions and millions at, I'm not so sure they're going to do that. I think they're going to try and work on a very, very similar basis to the way the club is run. So, you know, you can take all that away. But hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, there'll be a little bit more, especially initially, you know, to give us a chance to get the players in that this club needs.
So when you say the new owners are enthusiastic from having spoken to them, how are they going to actually materially turn the enthusiasm into making your job that little bit easier on the field?
Well, by signing players. Fingers crossed.
The fact that the top clubs have taken spending to a new level.
No, we're not. You know, we're in their league, but we're not in their league. We understand where we are. We understand the basis of where we are as a football club. And you know, I've been doing it for a long time, and as I've said, this is a difficult job, and it has been a difficult job, and it hasn't been very easy over the last few weeks neither. So, but you get on with it. I'm very fortunate, and very privileged to be here, and I'll do my best, and I'll always do my best.